Hello, hello, Esty. Hello, hello, Aries. You're not gonna believe this. So if you've just watched my Leo video, the mute was on. Some lovely person came on and told me, "Hey, you're muted." So if you are Leo rising, and you watch that, I apologize. It is on there though. I went and edited it, so that part was out. So I deeply apologize, Leos. This has been a really weird week for reading. So let's get started on your readings, Aries. We are done with the new moon energy. However, February is sort of still got those energies laying around. They're more of an intense energy. They're gradually dissipating. So if you are so stuck on being in control of things, trying to be in control, like in conversations, because Mercury and Mars and Uranus and Venus are sort of doing a dance up there. Especially Uranus and Venus are doing a dance this month, and so it's like fighting for control, and then the other one saying, "Go with the flow, go with the flow, take it easy, go there." So in your conversations, you might feel some irritability, some like not feel like you're getting through as far as some questions you're asking. It's like you're just not understanding me, that kind of a thing. You're going to be feeling that kind of energy. It's going to dissipate a little bit towards the end of the month, but not as much. Because you guys are Aries, it's going to be a little hard. You might even, it's like, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this BS, I'm not going to deal with this, and you're going to walk your way. However, later on, I think you'll probably regret that. So really just go with the flow, take it easy, don't stress. Things are going to change. Things are not going to stay the same. And you will find out that life will be a lot easier on you through March. And we'll talk about the full moon. I will do a full moon reading. So if you haven't subscribed, please like, share, subscribe, and you'll get notified. Hit that notification. You'll get notified when I do. I do my best to do full moon, new moon readings. That sort of gives you a 2 week period, 2 week period. I don't like doing that. However, because your energies change on how you decide on things. I mean, you create your own energy, your aura changes all the time. However, you create those energies in your decisions, and that can happen from second to minute to minute. So if I could hopefully get to a place where I can monetize, then I will do daily readings, because I think it's really important to know where you're at daily, because that can even change. All right. So the more I get to 1,000 subscribers, the more I can get monetized. And it's not about the money, it's just about being able to get out there on a daily basis. All right. So let's get going. Oh, and behind me is my leather shop. So if you like to learn about leather, I do have a YouTube channel on leather. That is teaching from saddlery all the way down on, if you want to learn how to put a grommet in, a snap in, all that kind of stuff. So if you like leather craft, go see the Leather Lady LLC on YouTube. All right, here we go. Got to do a plug for my other channel. What can I say? So, for those of you brand new, I'm pulling Divine's card. Divine is the source. The cards and anything we use, touch, feel, see is a resource. So, definitely, he is all about energy this month, about spiritual energy versus your flesh. It is great and full. It is the number 4 in numerology. I love this. Look at this. It's beautiful. There's going to be abundance for some of you definitely coming in. This is definitely how you move forward if you just go with the flow. This great and full, it sort of looks like the cup overfloweth kind of a thing. That's about abundance and things of that nature. However, the number 4 is about where that foundation comes from. So this is maybe talking about priorities for Aries. Where are your priorities? What do you want? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be with? What job do you want to do? That kind of a thing. This is about the foundation of where that reward and fullness is going to come from. Okay, so really be mindful that it is more of a spiritual thing rather. It's sort of like when people look at relationships, a man or a woman, they look at the outside. Yeah, I'm really attracted to them, but they don't, take the time to look at the inside, the heart, the spirit of the person. That is something, I don't know who this is for and why this is coming up. However, you need to look at that heart. Yes, they may look good. They may, be good for the moment. However, really look deep into that heart. That's why relationships take time to build. Friendships are more important, and that going into a relationship will last a lot longer. You'll also find out if that's really the person you want to be with. All right. I don't know who that's for, and I don't know why that came up. However, great and full is if you take the time, build a solid foundation, um, build a relationship, build a friendship first, and then build the relationship. Too many couples jump into living together. Too many couples jump into getting married so quick, and then they realize, oh, I should have not done that, or I'd have done this differently. Okay, I just asked somebody who's been married 32 years. I said, would you marry the same person? They said, well, I was in high school, he was in college, and we probably should have waited, and I probably wouldn't have married him. So these are the things that I'm talking about. Living your whole life with somebody that you probably wouldn't have if you would have taken the time. I don't know who that's for. Current energies is the horse king. This is about insistence and control. Remember, I was talking about the Pisces energies of what was happening in the dance with Uranus and Venus. Okay, taking the flow, taking it easy. Control versus assisting. Okay. If you look at this horse, he's not doing anything with the horse. The horse is bowing. He's not touching it. He's not controlling it. The horse is just choosing to do it because he wanted to do it, probably because maybe he's gentle with that. Into the horse world, there are people that actually will whip and beat their horses to get them to do this, but I don't think that the ears would be and the eyes would be where they're at if he was. So it is the number 6 about the progress of how you get there. Where are you going? We just did this with Leos. This is the fire signs, how you're going to get there from point A to point B. Are you going to go off and detour? Are you going to go off and, follow all the exits and all the noise and the distractions? Or are you going to stay focused on where you want to go and what you want to do? This is control. This is also too, as Leo's was saying, is also the free will. Okay, so that's your free will. Okay, your future energy into probably March is the cat. Okay, so this was number 6 about your progress. This was about building your foundation, where you're starting, making it strong. Okay, this is how you're going to go about it. Are you going to try to control, manipulate, or are you going to just let things flow like God wants them to allow you to flow? The cat is the number 9, something very, very important. It's supposed to, and I'm saying this because the number 9 is about something that is intense. It is up front. It is right there in front of your face. In independent, healthy boundaries is where the cat is. If the cat doesn't want you there, he gonna let you know. He's gonna slap paw you. He's gonna hiss. He's gonna raise his back. He don't want you to mess with him. He don't want you stepping into his boundaries, and you're gonna leave him alone. But the thing is, he knows his boundaries. He knows he's very independent. He will do his own thing. If you're in a relationship, though, Aries, you want to make sure that you stay independent, and they stay independent, and you come together as a unity together. You're there only for helpers. You're not there to rescue them. You're not there to fix them. You're not there to change them. You're not there to whatever. I don't know who this is for. I don't do relationships normally, but apparently, Aries, this is for you this month or this week. All right. So let's see what your spread is going to say about you. So make sure that you're keeping your boundaries. That's in the forefront. I'm going to tell you right now, these two, this future and divine's energy, always seems to go hand in hand. I don't know how it works. I don't understand how these things work. However, I just follow what they do. So when you're talking about the great and full, that's number 4, setting a solid foundation, building something on a solid foundation, not sand, not silt, not sinking sand. You're doing that sort of independently because it's your journey, but it is also something that you're going to set boundaries. The number 9 and number 4 go hand in hand. So this is something he wants you to pay attention forefront for your future. So somebody may have poor boundaries. Somebody may have no boundaries. And maybe this is why Aries are very spontaneous. And so sometimes they get excited about something. And this is not all Aries, but I'm just, general. And they don't think about what the other person might be thinking or doing. They're just like, I want to do this. I want to go for it. I want to make it happen. But they're not thinking like, well, maybe that other person has some trauma or PTSD. They need to take things slowly, and that freaks them out. So when you sometimes go full wholeheartedly and try to take control or manipulate and make it happen, that's when things fall short. Because we know sometimes these Aries, they get all in and then they get bored and drop off. All right, so that's one of the downfalls of Aries. I love the spontaneity of Aries. I love that. However, that fiery side where you just drop off when you get bored rather than just saying, hey, I should have thought this through, what might be something that needs to happen a little bit more. Okay. So here we go with the number 4 again for the first card out. This is Divine's card as well. Number 4, great and full. You will get all the things that you want if you take care of yourself. Again, we're talking about boundaries. Making sure that you're getting everything for your physical body, your physical temple that you need. Rest, good food, good nutrition, exercise, meditation, prayer, whatever it is that you need to do that you're not doing at the moment. Really think about that. Okay, what is it that you're doing and not doing? Okay. All right. So we have the Knight of Wands, and he is facing that. Ooh, we've got the Knight, and then we have the Queen of Wands. So running towards that, making sure that you're getting that, making sure that that is happening for you, because it's a refueling time. So somebody may need to refuel a little bit more, maybe have to make a sacrifice and say no in doing something, or if you're working 2 jobs, maybe saying no to a shift and taking some mental time off for yourself, doing that self-care, that self-talk. Again, that's what creates a full cup. If you drain as an empath, and I just went to a neurological brain person, and we sat and discussed the science side of my brain, and then we also discussed the I was going to say abnormal, but the supernatural or the pituitary and the I was shocked that she even knew what I was talking about, but she knew that. And being an empath and being extremely intuitive and feeling energies, I get drained very easily. So a lot of that has to do with I'm around too many energies and I'm absorbing, even though I try not to, I'm still absorbing other people's energies. I need to go and take more breaks, even if they're short little 2-3 minute breaks, rather than just one 15-minute break, because by the time that 15-minute break comes, I'm drained. And so then my thought process can't work properly. So and it's just because the world is changing, world is moving too fast. We have to refuel ourselves. We need to refuel ourselves. We need to set our boundaries around that, and sometimes have to learn how to say no. Okay, I don't know what Aries that is for. So that is more of your current past energies. This is something that you can work on, that maybe recognize that, yeah, I am not exercising, even walking, even just getting a step, or doing, my daughter does ring fit, doing something at home to get your body moving because your chemistry needs that. Okay, chemistry needs you to move. Okay, then you have the Empress, or not the Empress, the High Priestess in the center, and that she is about the number 2 in unity and bringing all the balance, bringing things back together. It could be a relationship, it could be your health, it could be everything that you're doing, but she's a lot about spirituality, her in Hierophant. So looking at where you are you thinking more in the world? Are you thinking more in spirit, making your decisions based on what other people think, what other outside energies are focusing you in on doing, or are you actually making those decisions authentically by what your spirit wants, your intuition, where divine lies? Okay, where you want. He's got a lot of beautiful things coming for you. However, again, it's about setting those boundaries. Okay. For the Aries, for this Aries here, I have an energy coming through that we have the number 10, the number 5, and the number 5 again. So we've got 3 cards that are sort of got an ending. Things are not really great for you at the moment. However, this is your challenge card. The 5 of Wands is a challenge card. You can either fight about it or you can go with the flow. So Somebody wants to fight, somebody wants revenge, somebody wants to argue, somebody wants to, because apparently somebody sort of left you. It looks like somebody might have got left standing with either some bills, some financial things. It took away your peace. It took away that kind of stuff. And now you're going to fight, but well, I'm going to take them to court. I'm going to get all my money back. You can do that, or you can let the universe and divine take care of that, because he will definitely give you money tenfold. Again, here's that assistance or taking control, or here's that healthy boundary that you're making, or you're going to be creating more negative energy, more low vibrational energy if you go forward and fight. Is it worth it? So I don't know who that's for. Is it worth it to fight over whatever it is you're trying to fight? It's a very unstable energy all the way through. Okay. If you continue to do that and fight, this cup will gradually empty. And this is what he's talking about. It's amazing to go from a world thinking process to a spiritual, because I used to say, yeah, I'm going to take him to court. I'm going to get my money. I'm going to do this. I'm. And then I went and switched. Is like, you know what? It doesn't matter anymore from a spiritual aspect. If they want to screw me over, screw me over. Let divine take care. Let divine have his revenge. Let him have his vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Okay, and let me tell you, when I did that, I was shocked. He showed me at how things got bad for that person. It wasn't that I wished them, I didn't curse them, I didn't put a spell on them. I don't, well, can do that kind of stuff, but I don't believe in doing that. I believe in letting God take it. However, it was amazing because he would show me. He would show me, and I would be saying, thank you for having my back. And that's the way we should do it, is because money will come and go like a fart in the wind. Relationships can come and go, but the thing that does stay with you for the rest of your life is you, and how you handle life, and how you move forward, and how you do that. Again, you have to set your boundaries. You have to take control of your own life, not anybody else's. And then you will see that if you do it more on a spiritual basis, your foundation changes and you grow. You transform into this beautiful, beautiful person that just loves, cares, and is amazing. I don't know what Aries is that for. I don't know even know what a lot of these readings, my daughter's like, what did you say for Cancers? I said, I don't remember. It's not my purpose to remember. Go watch the video. Divine just fills me with downloads and plop thoughts, and whoever comes through on the other side, it could be your ancestors, it could be angels. They don't have specific voices, so I don't know who that is. I do hear and see things, so so there. All right, so let's see. Oh, I don't want this deck. I just did this. My apologies. It's been one of those days from the video, the mic, and everything. Crazy. Upside down? No. Okay, so somebody is stuck. Somebody is definitely stuck. Yeah, because you're focusing on too much on the pain of the past, the things that you kept you stuck, the things that you think that are not going to change. You're sort of walking on really soft ground. It's like you're walking around eggshells, maybe, and that's due to fear. If you're walking on eggshells for anybody or anything, you need to question why you're doing that, because you should never be doing that, because then you're not able to be your authentic self. I don't know who that's for. And then that's taking away healthy boundaries. So if you're walking on eggshells, you need to take hold of that and say, you know what? I don't deserve that. I don't want you to do that. If you're going to continue to do that, then we need to either stop. Same with a boss, same with anything. Don't let them walk all over you. Okay? But somebody's walking on very soft ground that I keep hearing eggshells. This is a time for you guys. This is a time for all the energies in February to take some time and look at each other and do the work, do the steps, do the focusing in on where they want to go. Again, this is, imagine, just like I said with the Leos, a roadmap. Here you're at your origin. Start fresh and new, setting new boundaries, setting new standards, sticking with them. And whenever you feel that you need to share something out of love to say, hey, don't say those things to me. I don't deserve that. And that's not respectful. Like if somebody starts cussing you out or somebody starts calling you stupid, oh, you stupid, whatever, those words are very powerful. Just say, no, I'm not stupid. And if you continue to say that, that's not very supportive or loving. So you better think twice before you say it. Have I done it? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Have I lost some people along the way? Yeah, because they weren't supporting me, they weren't loving me. If they're not going to support you and love you, what the heck are they in your life for? Because that's what you want. You need the people to surround you with all that. Definitely. There's definitely a lot of conversation that's going to be going on with somebody. But again, don't be afraid that you're going to be alone. You're going to actually grow new people, new friends, and everything from it. All right. Anybody trying to control somebody, they're not in my life. My mom tried to control me many, many years, and we didn't speak for several years. And I was 36, and I had a kid. So it's like, you control me when I'm a kid, but I'm a grown woman now. I make my own choices, my own decisions. I pay my own bills. So you can be in my life and love me and support me, or you can choose to try to control me and whatever, and you're gone. And it's not that you're gone, it's just you made that choice, and until you can come back and just love me and support me, then we need to separate. Okay. This is the Lover's card. This is something that is going on between two people. We have the Eight of Lightning with the pumpkins, and we have the Hierophant. This is definitely something very spiritual. We got the Hierophant now, and then we have the High Priestess. So and we have Divine. So this is something divine. This is something that spiritually somebody is trying to tell you, either from the other side, the angels, divine, whatever you believe in. And this message is trying to tell you that you really need to focus in on healthy boundaries with this person. Now, this person, this Lover's card could be, lovers. It's just the word love. Are they friends? Are they family? Are they a lover? Are they a partner? Are they a husband? Are they a wife? Whatever it is, this has a unity of some type. There's a soul bond. There's a soul connection. So that means that it could be something of that nature. So if you've gone through some troubles of that kind of a thing, then you make sure that you focus in on healing, but setting standards and boundaries for your future with that person. Okay. And knowing that you are independent, but you are together. Okay. So even family or friends, just saying, you know what? You like to, I don't know, you like to go see horror movies. I don't. So let's just say that, we're not going to do that together. I'm just not. You go with somebody who likes horror movies and I'll just do my own thing. That's independence. But then you say, hey, but why don't we go see, I don't know, Wakanda Forever? Oh, yeah, we both like it. That's the unity. That's the two parts that you're coming together. You're sort of compromised. That's what lovers do, is allowing you to be one person, the other person, and coming together in certain things. Especially if you're going to be living together, getting married, you have to be your own independent. If you have to change, if you cannot be transparent with each other, you're in the wrong relationship. And if you are both on different pages, I want a house in the country, I want a house in the city, and you cannot compromise. This is the stuff I'm talking about that needs to be discussed. You got a lot of talking all over. Somebody's afraid, well, they'll leave, then they leave. They're not meant for you if you're going to have to walk on eggshells all the time. Okay? This is not for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just divine is trying to show you something to set a solid foundation, guys. Number 4, he's saying, I'm trying to make your cup full. I'm trying to fill it as full as I can so that you can be happy, joy-filled, and full of love, energy, and refueling. That's your first card out. Number 4. So I don't know if that, just stop fighting. Some things are worth the fight, some things are not. The one things that are worth the fight is the things that you can take with you. Love, memories, caring, money you can't take with you, houses you can't take with you, anything of that nature. Yeah, you need to live. However, divine's always going to provide for you. Always. very unstable energy for this last part because somebody has got poor boundaries, poor standards, and needs to refuel those. Okay, starting March 1st, set some good boundaries for yourself. Start thinking now what you need to do to set those boundaries so that you can be your authentic self, not walk on eggshells, not have to follow anybody else, but be your own drummer and toot your own horn for yourself. Be your authentic self. All right. All right, Aries, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share, subscribe if you did enjoy this. I really appreciate it. Don't forget the Leather Lady LLC on YouTube if you like to watch leather. Otherwise, walk in absolute truth, your authentic truth, not earthly truth, divine truth, and love. And we'll see you on your next reading. Patty out.